Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and I'm glad you're here. In this video, I want to talk to you about a movie that has finally come to Blu-ray. After so long, we're over a decade into the Blu-ray format. Finally, 1989's The Wizard has made its Blu-ray debut, and I could not be more thankful to finally add this to the collection. This is a Universal movie. Like I said, 1989. It's got Fred Savage, who was super hot in 1989. He was on The Wonder Years. It's got Jenny Lewis, who is now a successful singer-songwriter. She was with the band Rilo Kiley. Christian Slater, Beau Bridges. What's not to love about The Wizard? And at the center of the movie was the Nintendo Entertainment System. Nintendo owned the world in 1989. It was before the Super Nintendo, about 4 or 5 years into the Nintendo lifespan, and it really was the king. Every kid was watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. We were watching Zelda on Fridays, and this movie had that video game culture. That's the thing. It's one of those early movies. I don't know if it was the first, but it was one of those movies to really capture the video game generation, what Nintendo did for my generation, how it was like a destination. You could say, well, it's kind of propaganda for Nintendo. It probably was, but for me, it reflected the lifestyle that I was living with my friends. We'd get together, we'd play these games, and the scene, like, it had the Nintendo Championships in here, and you get to see like the preview of Super Mario Brothers 3, and it was like face-meltingly amazing to get a glimpse of that game before you could actually get your hands on it. And we would talk about it at school or whatever. We'd be like, oh yeah, there's like a suit and you can change into things. It was unparalleled, and The Wizard was like ground zero for a lot of that stuff. So I have so much respect for this movie. I do have to confess, I have a digital HD copy of this movie, but if you know me, if you know this channel, digital HD it's nice to have, but I don't feel like having a digital HD copy of something is owning it, because it's dependent on so many factors, like the internet, like my ISP, my provider, my connection, the buffering, like all that stuff. There's nothing like having something like this on your shelf and being able to pull it down and watch it whenever you want to. So we have it on Blu-ray finally. This is a Universal, there's like a label for this. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's basically, it's not on demand. Like, maybe it is Universal on demand, but what it is this like very, very small print run for these things. They're not being put in stores, I don't believe. I think you have to get this through the internet or through Universal's site directly. So this is not going to be, as far as I know, this is not going to show up in a Best Buy or an FYE or whatever. This is, as such, it has no special features. It has, like, they didn't do anything to the picture. They didn't remaster this thing. It's not cleaned up. It hasn't been given any love. It's basically been pulled out of a vault and put onto a disc. For what it is, I'm okay with it. I wish that it had been given better treatment, because really a lot of people love this movie. Like the Power Glove is so bad. It's a shame we don't have like a Shout Factory special edition release of this with a commentary with Fred Savage or Jenny Lewis or Christian Slater. All these people, like, I would love to know their experiences making this movie. I'm not going to get it from this. Even the cover, you're not going to be able to see this on the video probably, but it just looks kind of cheap. It looks like it was printed out on like a home printer, and just like you print pictures at home. But maybe like not even modern printing technology, but maybe printing technology from about 10 years ago. It just looks a little cheap. It looks like not a lot of work was put into it. But I feel bad complaining about it, because I've wanted this movie for so long and I finally have it. So maybe I should just be positive. Maybe I should be grateful. The Wizard has come to Blu-ray. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. More importantly, if you're part of a community that you think would enjoy this video, share it. Spread the word about Serial at Midnight, because I want the channel to grow, and I want as many people as possible to know about what we're doing here. The inclusiveness, the positivity, the Nintendo. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, and I will catch you later.